Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you been though, man?
Man, hey, listen, man, I can't complain, dog. Been,
Uh-huh.
uptown, downtown, around town, you know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
ain't
saying?
lying. Happy to see you. I'm like that is a fight, man. I would have came to my one in Columbia, man,
Yeah, I see,
about a month
bro.
and a half ago.
Yeah, I seen that, man. Now, look, ever
Yeah, bro.
ever since me and you was supposed to connect
Yes,
after the
bro. We've been
Canelo
tagging.
situation.
We've been playing tag. Yes, bro. That was in Miami. Oh
That was
wait.
in Miami. Yeah, no. The Canelo shit was in Vegas, right?
No, that was Vegas, bro. Yeah, that was Vegas.
Yes, bro.
But we also did one in Miami though, or Orlando though.
Orlando. Correct. That was the next one.
We also linked in
You know,
Orlando.
man. So,
Yeah.
man, Slink.
So like, yeah.
Since all this been going on, man, how has Sona Akale been, bro? How my nigga Slink been, bro?
Hey man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just trying to, the world's about to end, so everybody better get it in while they can, bro. For real, man. And I'm trying to get as far as possible, man. I'm trying to, as you know, I fight for the WBC Intercontinental
Yeah,
on Saturday.
yeah. In New
So,
York City.
it's time, bro. And they're only giving me. It was, they try to give me like a week notice. Oh, come on, fight next week. Oh, your flight is
See,
in 4 hours, and then I'm like, nah. Yeah, they'll be trying to get. Yeah, they try to because they want the name on their resume. Like, oh yeah, I was able to beat Slink. Yeah,
yeah.
on the week notice, huh? But this time,
See,
I was like, so
Slink,
they offered me one like that.
I feel like with a fighter like you know, especially since you upset Nico Ali a couple years ago, and that kind of propelled
Yeah,
Slink, you know what I'm saying, or for people who might have not known who you was, they're like, hold up, wait a minute, that's the nigga that beat Muhammad Ali
yeah,
grandson.
yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on, man, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know what's so crazy, Slink? That situation, I never really got to talk to you about that situation when it happened. I
yeah.
know it's so
Yeah,
long ago, but I remember vividly, bro. After after you beat him, and you came back for the rematch. I remember something vividly in the rematch. I'm like, damn. I'm looking in the ring. I'm like, yo, why Slink gloves so fucking big? Like, y'all remember when you fought
I
Nico the
know,
second time?
bro.
Nigga,
Yo.
what?
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I saw the gloves when they gave them to me. I knew they were too big. Because I'm saying it because all these people in the comment, like, how dumb is him and his team that they didn't see that the gloves were bigger and how they going to let him go out there like that? This was a setup from the beginning. Wow, boxing is funny. I'm seeing all these comments, right? I see
Yeah,
all this shit. The
yeah,
whole thing about this is I saw the gloves too, and I said that to the people. Mind you, it's a big production.
yeah.
So it's like we're on a different floor. Everybody's on a different floor. It's huge. It's a huge area. So people will come to you with the stuff that you need, right? So they came to me with the gloves, and I'm like, "Yo, bro, these couldn't be the gloves. These gloves are way too big, and it didn't even say the size of the glove in the glove."
Bro, them
So
hoes
I'm
look
like, "Yo,"
crazy.
I talked to Scott, and they was playing me anyway, so they didn't care. But I first went to him, Scott, who was the people, Scott, Tolzman, Q Promotion, the people I signed to at first,
Yeah.
right? So I went to Scott. I'm like, yo, Scott, these gloves are too big. You got to tell them that we can't use these gloves. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, like what we
and then
doing?
he was like, oh, okay, let me go see. Yeah, these dudes seem big. He goes, acts like it seemed like he went out of the dressing room to go find this guy. He
Yeah.
comes back at least like 7 minutes later with the same gloves. Like, no, I couldn't find them, but I'm pretty sure these are right. Just use them. It's not gonna matter. It's probably just the style of the glove. I said, bro, this is style of the glove, bro. This is
No, it's not
everlasting.
the style.
Yeah,
Them
yeah, I
hoes
like
look
it, bro.
crazy.
I like you, bro. I box. What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
huh? But when you're in the moment, you can't have any thought of doubt come into your head. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it. I'll put the gloves on. I put the gloves on. I was like, I told you they're big. Told Q. He's like, nah, man, they just look like that.
Yeah, no, that
Man,
I
as
ain't
soon
gonna
as
lie,
that
bro.
video came out, and everybody started roasting, like, yo, like, how dumb could you be out laughing and shit? And that guy, I even shared the guy, his post went viral, and he had the little Mickey Mouse glove hands. And he was
Mm-hmm.
like, look at this guy's gloves. And then he's like, yeah, bro. And then people, I got all tagged in all the stuff on TikTok, like, oh, look at this old man beating up with his Muhammad Ali's grandson with
Yeah.
sock and bopper gloves, all this type of stuff. So it boosted me, but at the same time, it hurt me. It hurt me in turn, like within myself, because it's like, damn, bro, it's like everybody knows that they cheated me, and then they still just gonna let it go. Like, yeah, yeah, we cheated you, and you know what I mean. I'm like, my pride was hurt, and that's when I stopped messing with Big Q Promotions. Scott, I got rid of all of them. I had to get
Damn.
rid of all of them, bro. Yeah, bro. Then found out they was taking money.
Looking at
Person was
hindsight,
all
you
fucked up.
think that was that was a great
It was a
move
learning lesson,
for
bro.
Sona for you, personally, that getting rid of all that extra turmoil or negative energy away from you. Think that kind of helped out moving forward?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I wouldn't be on none of these fights. My biggest paid fights came after them.
Yeah,
My biggest paid fights came after them, bro. And I wasn't fighting no Nikos, and you know what I mean.
yeah,
And
yeah,
they.
yeah,
So it's like, yeah, it went all of a sudden as soon as I got rid of them. Mind you, the whole Q Promotions is done now. I live
yeah.
in, and they don't even
Oh, they
they
don't
don't got
even
no
exist. They ain't even in business no
they
more.
don't even exist no more.
Oh
Just like
wow.
that,
Damn.
just like that. So just imagine, man. They had a whole staff.
Yeah.
So I was paying the whole staff, like everybody was getting paid off me, and except for me. Like, yeah, bro. I went and made my own. I had to make my own promotional company. I went on the news. Like when I found out everything, I went on the news at home. Care 11. My guy Nugent, shout out to him, Pierre Nugent. He came and recorded the story, got the whole story, and we even went to the in depths and dug and did the research for me. So
Mm.
yeah, man. I found out I was getting robbed, everything, bro. So yeah, things got way better after I stopped messing with them. Yeah.
I know that had to be. Now, this fight that you got coming up on Saturday in New York City against
Yep.
Jahad, how the hell did that fight come about? Because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that fight just came out of nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm wondering, I'm
All
looking like,
my all my all my recent fights is because now I'm in on the nation.
yeah,
So now when the negotiations come, it's like, no, I'm not just gonna take anything.
yeah.
I'm seasoned now. I'm a vet, dance on water, don't get wet now.
Mm,
So don't you can't just throw a price out the amount. I mean, I jump for joy like a rabbit. Nah,
yeah.
bro. It's gotta be right. It's gotta match. It's gotta be positioned in a way that my trajectory is going. You know what I mean? It has to make sense. And the whole about is when they come with these low ball offer, I'll be like, nah. And then when I say no, they come back 2 days later with a higher offer. Then they
Mm,
come back later with a higher offer. Then they come back later with a higher offer. And by the third time they call me with a higher offer, I know that they're only looking to fight me and they've been studying me. I
mm,
know that. You know what I mean? Because they'll call you short notice. They'll call you like, damn, this look just like Minnesota, bro. They'll call you late notice, and then they'll be like, oh, okay. They'll already be preparing for you. Little do you know they've been preparing for you the whole fucking 2 months. You know what I mean?
right.
Before they even ask you
But
to
they
go
just getting
fight.
you 4 weeks in event. Now
Yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah. Not even that. Not even that, bro. Like for example, when I fought, mind you, when I in Vegas, bro, on the Netflix card on the Terrence Crawford and Canelo card,
yeah,
mind you, I've signed the contract that Sunday before the fight. So the same week of the fight, I signed the contract, and I left after signing the contract 4 hours later, 6 a.m. in the morning, to a red eye flight to get to Vegas for media obligations. So I was there for a whole week, Monday to Friday, preparing for the fight on Saturday against somebody that I didn't know, the first gold medal or the first medal in Olympus in 50
yeah,
years
yeah, yeah, yeah. Not
on a
not.
Canelo card. The first Latin Mexican, the first Mexican medaling Olympus in 50 years. And I fought him
Short
on the
notice. knowing this
Yep.
Canelo homeboy, knowing all the odds
Yeah,
against you.
yeah, Canelo, you
Yeah,
already know the
all
odds are
that.
stacked against me, but bro, the money was so good and the opportunity was so big. Like I'm fighting in the Super Bowl stadium.
Right.
I'm fighting in the same place that they played the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
My face is on the same TVs that the Super Bowl. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like I can't. Terrence Crawford's last fight.
Right.
We didn't know that at the time, but it turned out to be Terrence Crawford's last retiring fight.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm glad. And Canelo was my favorite. Is my favorite fighter. So it's like to fight on a Canelo, I had to take it, and the money was beautiful. I was like, shit.
Why not,
It
right?
could have been 3 days. It could have been 2 days though. It could have been 2 hours though. Man. You know, I'm like, yo, I got a son.
No.
My son is the only thing that I care about. You know, what I mean? So it's like whatever. You know what I mean? And it was a great experience. The fight didn't go, of course, how I wanted it to go, but it went viral. Mine was the most controversial fight on the card. 50 Cent wrote comments on it and reshared the post talking about I can't believe they stopped it. This is rigged.
Yeah.
50 Cent.
Yeah.
He made it viral. Him alone made it viral for me. You know what I mean? Because that's a guy that I look up to. You know, we're in Queens. We just passed Queens. You know what I said when we passed Queens?
Mm.
I said we in 50 Cent hood, man.
Mhm.
We in 50 Cent area, dog. We gotta find this nigga. We gotta find Yayo in them.
Now,
Yeah,
and you know
bro.
what's crazy?
So,
Like,
mm,
for somebody that's on an independent move like you,
mm.
like you said, the fight
Now,
didn't go how you wanted to go in Vegas,
mm,
but
yeah,
you ended up getting a lot of exposure.
bigger. Man, that got me that's my biggest fight. That's my biggest exposure fight.
Mm.
Can you believe that? It's like the top comment 45,000 like 40 this you know what I mean on the top comment though,
Yeah.
not on the actual video, the comment.
Yeah.
Oh bro, all the stars commented on it. I was happy when Timothy Bradley commented on it.
Yeah.
I was really happy when he did because he showed me a lot of love in that first Nico. He was commentating that first Nico fight, and he showed me love. You know they don't like to show fighters love that aren't the headline that aren't their fighter.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not on Top Rank. I'm
Right.
independent,
Right.
and you know I'm gonna stay that way now. You know what I mean? I've
It
been raped
makes
by the
sense.
game.
Now, I was gonna
You
ask
know
you
what I'm
about
saying?
that. You got to tell some of these fighters that are with these promotional companies that are linked to
Oh,
these
bro,
promoters, because you
it's
said
hard
something
because if
big.
they,
You like you you
you
you
right,
you you they calling you now. You not the person that's
yeah,
they telling the
hmm yeah.
a
But
third
tell your
party is
fighter that
telling
we
you
got to
what they
fight some.
talking about.
Yep,
You in the
yep, yep, yep,
conversation.
yep, yep,
So how different
yep.
is that as a fighter? You know what I'm saying? Being
It's
in the
so much
conversation.
better because you control your career. You control your career now. So like when they're in head, they do what's best that they think is best for to do. Now you can do actually what you think, and that way, if it goes wrong, you have nobody to blame but yourself. It's the worst when it goes wrong and you have everybody else to blame because you following their instructions.
Right.
That's the worst. And bro, trust me, boxing is like the streets. I got out the streets thinking that boxing is legit. It's just like the
Yeah.
streets, bro.
Niggas is grimy,
It's
probably
just,
grimier.
it's like it's a 50-50 with these people, man. It's like, yo, you find somebody that's loyal or you don't.
Yeah.
That's it. There ain't no in the middle. No, bro. There ain't no in the middle, dog. I would tell everybody to check their contracts and do an audit on all of their stuff if you pro. And make sure that you setting up your tax stuff right. You are supposed to set it up as you're independent. My God. Yeah, you already know that, bro. You already know that. Body. We started body. How you know my game plan? Hey, we can't say it on here. Everybody be listening. Love, bro. Hey, we gonna hit you, man. Try to come through. We got you at the wheel call.
Hey,
Love, man. The love, brother.
Slink,
Man, but
my
you know,
boy Wiz
I
said,
would say,
did the ref ever comment on his ruling in that fight? Do we ever hear anything from
bro,
the ref?
the refs they asked him for an interview on Care 11. He declined.
Mm,
So you already come on.
damn. Of course, I mean,
Bro,
of course he
I
didn't
lose.
want to say nothing about that, man.
Yeah,
Like
bro,
that
of
was
course not, bro.
disgusting.
I'm all on the news, bro, and he was from Minnesota. He's from
Oh,
Minnesota. So
nah, you
people
bullshit.
got the link. Yeah, Mark Nelson's from Minnesota. So he got the link. So it's like, and Mark Nelson always hated me. He was ref on one of my fights, Mid America title fight. Nigga, I knocked the guy out in the minute. I knock him down, right?
Yeah.
and I'm stepping back. I didn't even know the nigga was knocked down. Boom, and he just fell. I'm like, oh, it's like one of those shots you didn't know that you would knock him down with it.
Yeah.
Boom, I knock him down with it. The ref the same ref that stopped comes, grabs me and shoves me. Dog, I got that shit on the
I
YouTube
think I
on
remember that. Like he
Instagram.
pushed you. Yeah, yeah,
Grabs
yeah,
me. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck you pushing me for?
yeah,
Bro, this nigga always has something against me. Every time before I fight, this nigga will come up there and say something. Hey, no dirty fighting today, Sona.
yeah.
No
Damn.
dirty fighting. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about? And then they put that guy as my ref, knowing damn well I don't like him.
Now I ain't gonna lie. Hey,
And then
Slink, you out
boom,
there in New York, man.
and you seen how he ended the fight. That shit went viral. How he ended the fight.
Yeah,
The whole reason that the thing went viral is because the stoppage was obviously suspect as shit
big time.
on the biggest fight night in like 50 years, and then the Latinos are on there, and it's like, bro, you stopped the fight out of all his, when I'm fine. Bro, go look at that video again, bro. It looked ridiculous, bro. And it's like it's just because this guy told me a lawyer called because I had lawyers calling me after this too.
Yeah,
Lawyers were hitting me up like, "Yo, you have grounds for a appeal. You have grounds for an appeal. You need to do it. This is that." These lawyers are pro bono, trying to hit me up for pro bono work.
oh damn.
So it's like, yo,
Oh
you
yeah,
can figure this
hey,
out.
you
This
know when
is
they
that.
doing that, you know it's on the pop. You know you got something to work
Oh,
with.
bro, bro, you already know, bro. So we over here, uh,
What is
we
this? Is this a ballroom? Oh no,
what the heck is going on?
hotel.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, I'm like, okay, so you guys he stopped this fight. Y'all know that I don't like this guy, this ref. This ref, I've knocked people down, and then he sending me, throwing me in the corner like I did something wrong. And
Mhm.
this is the sport. And then you have this guy refing like the biggest fight of my life, like you know what I mean. Thus
Yeah,
far, at that time, thus far, the biggest fight of my life. Now it's the biggest fight of my life. 'Cause I'm fighting for WBC, but before, and I'm like, and then you guys have him ref me again, and then we get back to the crib, and everybody's like, "Yo, they robbed you! I can't believe they did it again." It's like, is it because I don't have the backing now?
yeah,
That it's just me independently that they're like, okay, we can do this? Because they didn't do that. They didn't do that type of shit. They did the foul shit, you know what I
yeah.
mean, with the
With the
gloves and
gloves and
shit.
shit. Yeah,
But my fights before that glove, I didn't have that problem.
yeah,
Then after that fight with the glove, all of my fights, it's like you gotta watch. It's like some fishy's going on
yeah,
every time, bro. We in the back thing, and they told me, "Oh, Mark Nelson's your referee." I was like, "Why would Mark Nelson be my referee?
yeah,
I'm from Minnesota.
yeah.
Like, if not for the bad stuff that happened to us, don't you think he might be biased for a Minnesota guy?
Conflict of interest.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, why? He didn't ref any fight but mine,
Yeah, and he did a horrible job. That shit was crazy.
and he did a horrible
Shit was
job.
crazy.
It went viral because of his horrible job.
Right, right.
People cussing him out on his page. People was cussing him out on his page. He's talking about, yo, is this the ref? We need to find this motherfucker.
Mm,
Like, yo, you get what I'm saying? So it's suspect, bro. But everybody, how they say it. When you start saying these things and this that, it's like, well, that's boxing.
yeah.
That's what you signed up for. Boxing is a dirty game. It don't gotta be. It don't gotta be,
It
bro.
definitely don't, but it definitely seems like that's even with the shit that happened with Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn, you like, damn.
Oh,
You know what I'm
bro,
saying? He thought they
bro.
was partners. He's sitting there looking sad as a motherfucker. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, hey, but they would have did the same thing to him.
Right.
They would have did the same thing, but they don't care about this fight. If Conor Ben wasn't a successful fighter and doing it, you think they're gonna like him because of his personality? Hell no,
Yeah.
bro. They can give him whatever he wants, but their business, it's a business. They definitely gonna run it like a business, especially Eddie Hearns. And they what?
Now let me ask you this: like,
It was either
as
it
a
was hey, they mad because he did it first. He's like, oh,
yeah,
they offered
yeah.
him 40
Not
minutes. Like,
because I
I'm
was gonna
gone.
ask you that.
He did it first.
Like
They were gonna do the same thing to him. Yeah.
as a fighter, Eddie and them, they was with Conor when he was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? When he ain't have shit, right? Now I'm not
I hear
saying
you.
now listen to me. I'm
I
not saying
agree with that.
I'm not tripping on him taking the money, the 15 million for the one fight. That's good business, right?
15 million?
Come on. But do you think he owed Eddie Hearn at least a phone call, like, you know what I'm saying, to chop it up and let him
Hey,
know instead of
hey, you know what
a lawyer calling him?
you know what I would do? You know what I would do, bro? as a nigga that's been in the street and a nigga, I would go get the 15 million and give Eddie
Give
Hearn
him
a
a little
million.
bit. Come on
I'll
back.
give him. I would give him it. I'll be like, hey man, thank you for all of the times that you helped me. It wasn't about that. It's a business, and I came here because this is my profession to make money and secure my family, and this is the best way I could do it because they offered me 15 million for one fight. If you would have done that, we would have do it, but I know you can't. And it's okay. So what I'm gonna do when I get this 15 million, I'm gonna break you off, bro.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
I don't see nothing wrong
Problem
with that.
solved.
Like I even love that. You know what I'm
Problem
saying?
solved. Problem solved. Oh, thank you for all the times that you helped me. Here's all your money back
Yeah.
for everything that you've ever done for me. So you can't say that I owe you shit.
Yeah.
I've always been like that,
Yeah.
dog, because I was a block runner. You looking at the guy that I was fronting the pounds to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I've been running. People try to run off on me. I know exactly how to get them.
Yeah.
I know exactly how to get them. They run off what I say. What I do. I'll call them. Hey man, tell them that I just got a big shipment. I can't get this stuff off, and I need somebody to help me get it off. Boom. I call them. Oh man, please man, forget it. I don't care that you owe me, man. Just if you could just show up, man. I just got dropped all this weight, bro. I'm scared, bro. I don't think I'll be
Finesse.
able to get it off in time. Please, bro. It's a lot of weight. And then guess who called?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The nigga that owe the money.
Oh yeah.
Word. Yeah, man, I just couldn't. Man, I've been trying to call you. What's been going on? Man, I've been running into problems, but I heard, man, that this is that. I'm sorry about that, man. I'll make sure it's right, man. Where you at, man? I was like, man, I can drop it off on you right away.
Mm-hmm.
I can drop it on you right now, bro. I just forget the money that you owe. Just you can pay me back with the money you sell from this. I'm about to drop a big load on you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for sure. Pause. I'm about to drop a little bit. Well, all right, for sure, for sure. I'm over here. Man, I'm like, I'm taking my time
Yeah.
too. Now they calling me.
Exactly.
Now they calling me all day. I don't even got to look for these niggas that owe me money. They calling me.
Yeah.
Hey man, over here, man. You said you're gonna be here. I'll be there in a sec. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm at the mall
Pull up,
chilling,
pull up on your dumb
chilling.
ass. Yeah.
Oh, just wait,
Yeah.
just wait. Oh man, you coming? Yeah, man. I'm right outside. Boom. Soon as he come outside, ham his ass
Yeah.
right there. Boom, man. Oh yeah, wow, wow.
Hey
Hey
man,
man,
and I'm not
boxing.
mad at that. And I'm not mad at that.
Boxing, hey, people give you an opportunity. It's like, yo, here's a chance for you to make money. I know you're in a bad situation. Let me give you a opportunity that your own family won't give you. That's why you're coming to me, because nobody that you know will give you this money. Will give you an opportunity to make money for yourself because you're probably snake.
Yeah.
But if you snake me, I can be a snake too. But in a righteous way,
Right.
in a
You know
way
what I
that
mean?
they're gonna say like, "Yo, he's right for that because he gave you that money and you didn't pay him and you try to run off on him."
And
And
that's
this
just a
is,
disgusting characteristic trait, running off
yeah,
somebody
I
that's
swear
gonna
to God.
fuck with you, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Help you get
God,
some
that
money
fucking
when you
gives you.
fucked up.
Oh my God, bro. That's why I say boxing's like the streets, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't Conor Ben. He gave Conor Ben all that stuff. This is that. Gave him all those money when he needed money. This is that. All Conor Ben got to do is pay him back,
You're right.
and everybody will. And the
That'd be
tables will be
cool.
even.
Yeah.
Pay them back.
Yeah.
The tables will be even. You got 15 million. He said he gave you 100 pounds. I think 100 pounds is equal to 150,000 US dollars or
Yeah,
something like that,
somewhere,
or
yeah. Close.
160 something.
Yeah.
Just go take that out of your 15 million payback, and I guarantee you he will not argue anymore, and you guys will be
You
cool again.
feel me? Like it should be straight. Like if you, especially depending on the relationship they got, it should be straight after that. But
Bro,
okay,
I swear.
Saturday. Okay, now you told me that this fight came about because you in the mix now, so they calling you about the fight.
Oh
Um,
yeah, bro. I was supposed to fight Tito Ortiz. I said Victor Ortiz on the 14th. I was supposed to fight Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz coming back. He came back, so I was supposed to fight him on Valentine's Day in Atlanta, bro.
oh shit.
Yeah, then they said he couldn't make the weight. They said he ain't gonna make the weight,
Mm,
and they said they asked to push it back, and then boom, this fight came about. So just imagine the fights that I'm getting offered.
right. Nah, fact.
You know,
So
I'm in the negotiations now.
you fight Jahai at 160, right?
Yeah, bro. It's because and my weight class is 154.
Right.
I don't fight 160, but the opportunity for the WBC came up, and the only vacant um title on the WBC is a 160. So I'm like 160. I wouldn't want to do that, but if it's gonna be me going up to 160, it'll be for a title for sure,
Damn,
for
bro.
sure.
I'm not
You know
gonna
what I
lie,
mean?
man. You being able
I
to
know.
negotiate yourself into a title shot is insane. I'm not gonna lie, nigga. That shit's crazy.
Ain't it crazy?
Bro,
Hey,
coming
hey,
from where
hey.
you came
Thanks
from
to
and doing this
Muhammad,
type of
Betty.
shit,
Hey,
nigga.
that's why I tell niggas. That's why I say, hey, bro, go by yourself.
Mm.
Go by yourself. There's an African proverb. It says, too many hands in the soup make the soup spoil. Don't let everybody get their hands in your soup, bro. Your shit'll be spoiled because everybody added so many seasonings, don't know the flavor.
Yeah,
That shit crazy. No,
it's
bro.
real though.
Make sure you do it yourself, bro. Because if you do bad by yourself, you blame yourself. You know what I mean? But when everything's going on or so bad that you can't even tell where it's coming from because you have so many people around you supposedly out for, as a unit,
Yeah,
you guys are moving as a unit. Two hands are better than one. But in boxing, you're in that ring alone. And I think that when it comes to the business side, like especially if you're just meeting the guys and shit like that, like nah.
yeah.
You can't you gotta be in there on those meetings. You gotta be there.
I,
You
I would
gotta
think so.
you
Just so
gotta
you can
take control.
understand what's going on, because you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It's, a
bro.
motherfucker
Yeah.
can tell you anything, bro. Like you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
swear to God.
So I've heard
Hmm.
certain conversations myself, not even being in a
Hmm.
boardroom or in a meeting room, where
Yeah.
I'm hearing a manager saying, "Well, if a fighter tells me, he can fight for 12, he'll fight for 2,500, but I can negotiate like
Mm.
5,000, 7,000. I'm only giving the 2,500 he said he'll fight for." I'm like, oh
See,
shit.
you see what I'm saying,
Oh
dog?
shit. That's
Bro,
that's that's a little different right there. You know what I'm
bro,
saying? Because if you
boxing the streets, dog.
yeah,
Boxing the streets. It's the streets,
it
dog.
is, bro.
It's the streets. Man. And the fights involved too. So it's like, yeah.
Cause that I
But
mean
yeah, bro.
that's grimy, dog. That like when you think about it, it's like, damn,
Bro,
I know what I said I'll
bro,
fight
you
for, but if,
wouldn't
if my value was
exactly.
more, you ain't gonna tell me.
You
You
ain't
just
gonna
gonna
tell me, bro.
you just gonna
You ain't gonna tell
benefit
me, and we
yourself.
rocking together. How long do you think that I would? How long did they think that they would be able to pull that off? Like you get what I'm saying? Like, damn, because after I lost, and mind you, which was so funny about it is after I lost that second one with Nico, the guy, he's like, oh man, Scott comes to me to the gym like on a Tuesday, and all right, man, I guess you're done boxing now, so you'll go. And I'm looking at him like, done boxing, what is that? And he's like, yeah, he's like, I got a union job you could start doing. They could start you off at like 18 an hour. He a white guy that just he just thinks lowly of
Right. A nigga, yeah.
anybody.
Clearly.
Hey, I swear to
Yeah,
God,
he
bro.
clearly.
I'm like, huh? He's like he don't like. I'm like, bro. I was making. He was a CO at one time. I was making more than him when I was in the streets.
Oh man.
Why the hell is he telling me? He's like, yeah, man. I got a guy. He could probably hook you up with a good $18 an hour job and it has some benefits, some nice benefits for you. So you could just call me on Tuesday and we could try to set it something up. And I'm just looking at him like, what?
You little weasel.
I was like, yo, I was like, huh?
Fucking weasel.
No, yo. After that, I never saw that nigga again,
Come
bro. I
on.
was like, yo, Sky, I ain't fucking with none of these dudes, bro. Cut though. So everybody that's an individual boxer, I've been giving out a lot of game recently,
Nah,
just
and you
on
and but see,
by
you
people
you
being.
you you on the side of the game. I say probably about 90% of these fighters are not on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
And
the
they
the,
don't
the
want to
10%
go there
is like
because they.
you, Devin Haney,
Mhm.
and I don't even know what I mean. Hey,
Everybody that got their father, because the father knows better.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Than the young kid. Everybody that got their father, what you'll see their father around, like Kid Austin,
yeah,
or like all these guys. Shakur, not Teofimo. Teofimo's dad ain't right.
mm,
He's fucked up for what he did. But most of these guys that have their dads with them, they're guided in the game, right? Because the father has the know-how of the business to be like, yo, no, fuck that, we ain't doing that. Like they have that draw. But if it's just the person alone and they don't got their father with them and they did somebody that knows a little more, you're gonna go through the ringer. Shit, I did.
yeah,
And nigga, I'm a street guy. I'm thinking that these guys is just like, hell no, these guys can't cross me out. Fuck
yeah.
one of these bullets,
Exactly. Pull up
what
on
I'm
them
saying? In
off the
my
street
head.
shit. Yeah,
I was so wrong, bro. I'm like, dog, don't do. And they knew me. They know me from this. You know what I mean? I'm inviting these guys out to like the club, like on nights that I host, and they in VIP, having fun, all types of shit,
yeah,
bitches, everything.
yeah.
I'm like, they already seen how connected. There's no way that they're crossing me.
Yeah.
Whole time, bro, right under my
They already
nose, bro.
planning a double cross and
They
probably a
already
triple.
did it. They did already crossed me 50 times. Imagine just crossing somebody and he invites you out to go party all night, free VIP, room, bottle service, everything. Just imagine. And then you crossing them at the same time, just walking this, being cool with it. That's a cold hearted motherfucker, bro. I mean, he could dance around, be around you, chilling and shit. Oh yeah, my God, yeah, yeah, bigging you up whole time, robbing you for over a
Whole
hundred
time.
grand. Over 100 grand robbing you, bro. Whole time you see me fighting for my son in court,
Damn.
and I've been in court, man. My lawyer retainer 10 racks,
Yeah.
10 racks for a lawyer. I haven't even seen. Maybe they run out of retainer after 2 months. Talking about some, oh, we got to replenish the retainer. I said, bro, I haven't even seen court yet. What the hell y'all do with all that money
Exactly.
on the retainer? You talking about 2,000 left on the retainer?
Doesn't make sense.
I haven't even been to court.
Yeah.
Like what? Oh, there's just a lot of things we have to do before. It's a scam, another scam. You know what I mean? Damn, bro.
Mm.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, bro. You know, man.
Man,
It's a
look,
lot, bro.
that shit, man. It is insane, man. Look, Slink.
It's.
What are we
Mhm.
expecting Saturday night, man? This like I said, this
Oh,
fight
you got.
came out of nowhere
I
for
had
real,
to.
but
Yep.
it's the WBC
Yep.
eliminator for the 165
Mhm.
100. A lot of people don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? It's eliminator for that belt,
Mhm.
but a win on Saturday, what does that do for your career?
Man, hey, after Saturday, I'll call you. We do a whole nother interview. You see how I be talking,
Yeah,
man. I'm about to go to Minnesota. I was already doing that anyway, but now it's gonna be at a level that it's seen by all of boxing because I have a belt. When you have a belt, it's kind of like having a mic. It's like you could talk now. Yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like when I had that belt, I'm exposing people, man. Like Nico got to be exposed for that glove shit, bro.
yeah.
You know that's against, man. And then I find out, bro, all that glove stuff. This lawyer calls me, tells me he's like, hey, it's against the law in Florida to not to bring a pair of gloves and not bring your opponent the same pair of gloves as well. Did you know that?
Bro, I did not
It's
know that.
ill-
I did not know that.
it's illegal. So the whole time I'm looking like he had Grant gloves. Grant, the Grant maker owner, he was there.
Oh,
And I'm like, yo, I've never had a pair of Grant gloves. He said, well, I'll tell you what, if you win, I'll give you your own pair, customized pair of Grant gloves. I said, all right, cool, cool. Ali was wearing Grant gloves in the thing, right?
yeah,
I'm wearing those big ass Everlast. But the way that the law works, he has to bring two pairs, one pair for him and one pair for me for his opponent. So they're the same gloves. Yes, bro. And you think I wouldn't want to wear Grants,
right.
some Grant gloves to the fight? Come on, bro. Those are the best gloves, bro. Them gloves is made. Come on, bro.
Oh,
I love winning and Grant. Winning gloves and Grant. Grant gloves is like they make them by hand. Like you got to have those ordered per order.
yeah, yeah.
Like Grant gloves
Those
is
are a
hard as
problem for
fuck to
those that
get.
don't know. Top tier
You
gloves.
top tier gloves, and this nigga had them. You don't think that I didn't want? I wanted them shits too.
Yeah,
I even talked to Grant the maker, and they didn't bring me nothing like that. And they were supposed to, according to the law,
yeah.
to the law,
Mm.
to the fucking law, bro. So they broke the law on me, man,
I
and
wonder
took
how
the
that's
fight
gonna
away
be
from me.
reciprocated, man. Once you handle that, that'll be interesting to know. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Bro, I wanna know, bro. It's they try to drag it out so people, they try to drag it out all along. So with time, time heals all wounds. So they think that okay, it's a wound. We'll just give them some time to, push it back, push the court date back, put this back, and this that. They don't know, man. I'm gonna stay on it. I'm gonna stay on it because it's just bogus. I just can't believe they going around doing that shit.
Yeah, that shit weak as
How
fuck.
you putting bigger gloves on somebody and I'm already moving up weight classes to fight you.
Yeah,
I'm already moving up weight classes to fight you, bro.
yeah.
What are you doing?
It was so
Like you guys,
blatant. It was blatant too.
yeah,
I'm
bro.
like,
It's like
I'm
what the
looking at. I'm
fuck?
like, how can they? How has nobody said nothing about this shit? Like,
No, but everybody did. Everybody. The only people that didn't say nothing was the people that was the staff.
yeah,
The staff. It's like the staff knew. The only people that didn't say nothing was the staff. Everybody else that was in the crowd in the stadium, remember, he was trying to even say his speech at the end. They were booing so loud you couldn't hear him. I'm in the
Exactly,
ring,
because it's
but
just
I
like,
couldn't even hear what he was saying. And then and then all of a sudden, and I seen this on TV. He was like, "Oh, everybody's booing." He's like, "It must be a lot of proper fans in the building," and we're in Miami.
what you
And
talking about?
they just had a convention. They had a convention at the same hotel that we fought at, a Muhammad Ali convention the night before. So all the Muhammad Ali fanatics were there. But
Mm,
guess what? The whole crowd was booing his ass. You know, he
mm.
couldn't even say that. No, you couldn't even hear him. I got videos of that too. That's all on my Instagram, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that out.
You know what
You
I'm
know, Joe's been
saying?
rocking with me for a minute. Joe been rocking with me for a minute, bro. I fuck with you,
Come
dog.
on, my nigga. You
It's
already
like
know what it is.
you know what it is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We coming out here to fight. It's not like a sport where you can compete and be like, oh yeah, this is a good fighter. In boxing, it's like you're ridiculed. Like it's different, bro.
yeah,
It's just different. It's like because it's just you. It's not a team.
right.
It's just you in there. Yeah.
But now, like I say, man, seeing where you came from and seeing where you
Mm.
are now, and even
Yeah.
understanding the shit that you had to go in between that to get where you are.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying, bro?
bro.
That's some real life
Yeah.
motivation, my nigga. Like, bro,
No.
it like fighters that's in here right now, fighters that's watching this right now. If y'all looking at this nigga, man, like
Yeah.
this is somebody I literally just seen come like from the trenches out the mud. You know
Yeah.
what
It
I'm saying?
literally out the
You
mud,
feel me?
bro. Like for
Now this nigga's
real,
in
dog.
control of his own career. Like they calling
Yes,
this man for
bro.
fights. He calling shots. That's different.
I'm calling the shots, bro.
That's
Yes.
different, bro.
Yes, bro.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
bro.
So
That's the beauty, bro. That's the beauty, because that's the beauty of independence, man. Because that shit, I move how I want. Like, dude, I was a month and a half ago, I was in Colombia. Month before that, on the 14th, I was about to be in Atlanta fighting Victor Ortiz.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're better off controlling your own destiny,
yeah. Now it's a lot
for
of people
sure.
that's wondering like I did always want to ask you like when you when you beat Nico, it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, you beat him. But to a lot of people that don't really understand what, you beat Muhammad Ali's grandson. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You beat somebody that's a part of a lineage. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's a part of the
Um,
legacy. Yeah.
you personally like how like that particular win, like,
Mhm.
how did that make Sona feel like, internally, like, getting a big win like that?
Internally, it's internally. I was like, I can do it.
Yeah.
But externally, internally, I already knew I could beat him. Like sometimes, like I'll get in a fight, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat this guy." Like, yeah, you know what I mean, without even have gotten to camp yet. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? To know if it's a bad or good training camp. It's just I just know some people. Like I was like, oh yeah, I'll beat this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just know some guys. It's like, ooh, this guy looking a little harder. Let me get in a little more time. Some guys, it's like if I got enough time, I'll beat him. If I got enough time to train,
Yeah.
I'll beat him. Some guy and guys like that, it's like, if I got enough time, I'll be able to train. But it's happening next week, but the money's good. Let me take this risk. I'll have a 60-40 on this one because I'm not trained or whatever. But I think that he can't dog like me. He ain't like me. You know what I mean? So when, for example, well, let me put it like this, right? So you're about to go to a fight
Yeah.
and and oh, I just got it. You just sent that to me? You just sent it to me?
No,
It just popped up. But okay. No, but yeah, so when I some people I see and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I know I'll be, because I train hard, bro. I'm in the gym all the
Yeah.
time, and if I'm not training, I'm training somebody else. So it's always in my mind. It's always things I'm working, always, right? So, but there's some people you have to be conditioned to fight. You right? You have to be in the good shape. I forgot exactly where I was going with this, but I did, but this guy, yeah, because this thing was popping up on my thing, and I forgot what I was saying. But and I was saying something deep too. You know, I be saying, I try to drop as much jewels as I can because I want all of you, every boxer, bro. You guys gotta get your tax stuff right, okay? Because you guys got to understand you're a business, okay? You ever heard Jay-Z? We're in New York. This is perfect. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
So let me
You are
handle
the
my
business.
business.
You
Damn.
are the business. You have to file corporation, or not corporate, individual. You have to file individual corporation. Why? Because every time you train, that's a tax write-off. Every time you drive to training, that's a tax write-off with mileages. Every time that you fly out for a fight, that's deductible even when they pay. That's deductible on your taxes, bro. All of that shit, bro. Now that I know this shit and I'm meeting the other boxers that are like independent, like, cause they're low key with it because they healthy. They cool. They cool. These niggas don't got win. I'm looking at these niggas. These niggas don't got some winning records.
Yeah.
They don't
Damn.
have winning records,
Damn.
and they living good. They
Damn.
living good. How do you? Oh, but they gatekeeping. They're like, yeah, bro. All you do, you file this, do this, do this, do this. Man, they doing it. I'm talking about these guys is living good, like with families and shit. You know what I
Damn.
mean? And they comfortable, bro. And there's other boxes out there. Sorry to say, usually it's foreigner boxers and black boxers and boxers like us, right? We don't know about how to file the taxes and shit like that and do all that type of shit. But I'm trying to tell you guys, I've seen a guy do his taxes for boxing and receive 17 racks on his tax return. There's with a I don't want to put him out. I don't want to say his name and put him out there because he's my guy and he's a great fighter, but he just takes the fights whenever they at. So it's like he's just living his life and he's like, oh, you got to fight for this much? Okay, yeah, I'll go do it. Boom, and he's out in 2 weeks
Damn.
and he does the fight and he doesn't expect to win or anything,
Yeah.
but he's making money and and he's feeding his family.
Yeah.
That's some. If you want to do, like it's get rich or die trying, right? But it's like a lot of these people are surviving with it, they're journeymen. I know journeyman, so he's a journeyman. He's six and what is he? 6 wins, 8 losses, 6-8, bro. And he's living better. He's living better than 80% of the world. He's living better than 80% of the world.
Damn.
He's living better than eighty
Yeah.
percent of the world.
Yeah.
We're talking about a man that has his home. You know what I mean? He's only a professional boxer. He has a family. The wife is a teacher, but he's the actual breadwinner of the house.
So
So there's ways to do it, man. It's just you got to get independent in order to do so. So too many people aren't in your pockets. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people will touch the money before it even gets to you.
right.
You
And
know what I
that's
mean? So
that's what
by
I
the
was gonna
time it
ask you.
trickles,
Now that you cut
you
them
see.
dudes out, now it's touching you first, and then you the
It
one
touching
splitting
me,
it
you
up.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is like, oh my God, I wish I would have known how many boxers finish their careers without knowing.
Yeah.
How many boxers die without knowing? You didn't hear, man. I saw this interview with Hearns, right? And his Hearns' son was there, and this guy puts Hearns' financials on blast. He's like, yo, did you know that you've been paying for a home that you don't even own? Did you know that your company, you have two LLCs as a company that are being run under your home?
Yeah.
But the EIN address he went in and it was his son. It was Hearn's son that was right next to him. The son tried to stop the guy from talking. He was like, "No, that's none of your business.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that." But it's like, dude, you still
Stuff for your
Hearns is just
pop.
sitting there because he can't really talk well, but he just looking like yo, and everybody in the comments is like, yo, the son's robbing him blind.
Damn. Now that and you see that's where it gets sad. You
You
know what
see,
I'm saying?
you,
When you
you
gotta
see what I'm saying, bro?
really keep that shell around yourself.
You
You can't
gotta
really
you
trust
gotta
nobody.
look at your shit. You gotta look at your shit.
Yeah.
You gotta look at your shit. You gotta audit your shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I've lost $100,000. You're talking about, and I would speak to the man every day about how I was fighting for my son and didn't have enough money to pay all these lawyers.
Yeah.
And that nigga literally looked at me and said, "Don't worry, you'll get there soon." Meanwhile, robbing me
Right. You ain't gonna get
and
there
saying, "What
fast
up to
enough.
my
You gonna
son?"
get there soon. Like, damn.
Man, dog. Yep.
And so a lot
Yep.
a lot of these, quote unquote fuck niggas,
Yep.
you find out that they fucking you once you get an audit done.
Yeah, bro. Once you get the audit done, then because what they say, men lie, women lie,
Numbers don't.
numbers don't lie. Soon as you get that paperwork and you see that, there ain't nothing they could say
Right.
that could change what's on that paper. And there's nothing they could say to change the numbers. There's nothing. They could talk the stars down from the sky, but them stars that come down from the sky will not be able to change that number that they stole from you. So go do an audit. Go look at your shit. If you've been with your, I guarantee you, if you got more than two people, I can't say guarantee because I don't know, but most likely, I would say 80% of the time, if you got more than two people handling your negotiations and you're not in the negotiations, you're getting robbed.
And not in
You're getting
negotiation, I
robbed.
mean, like if you're not in the meeting room with them, if you're getting the
If you're
information
not in the
secondhand.
meeting room and your promotional company that you're signed to is writing out your checks, right? Directly to you from the promotional company, that means that wherever you go to fight, they're paying the promotional company first, and then the promotional company got to pay you
Right.
as their fighter.
Mm,
So they're obviously going to see it and be like, oh, well, I could probably take a little some, boom,
right.
then give it to you. But this way, when you have your own promotional company, it takes a little while. I set mine up with a little help, but once you set up your own promotional company, they're required to go through you to you first. All right, you set up your own promotional company, sign yourself,
So
sign
now
yourself.
you as a promotional company, you
Like the
get the
rapper.
bread and pay yourself.
Yes, be the master P of your shit, man. Be the master P of your shit and start your own record label from the trunk. We doing it from the trunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We selling the CDs out the trunk, and lo and behold, now that I finished with those guys, now I actually can situate myself in order to have a productive life for my son, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why
You
I was
bossed
with
up
that, and
on
it took me 3 years of running through the trenches with these thieves. And I'm the biggest, I'm the big, I'm the real one. You know what I'm
them.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm the nigga for the block.
Yeah.
And these niggas, boy, it's just a whole different realm of thievery, man. It's like a whole different realm. Like I was a stand-up guy in the streets,
Yeah.
right? But I also had to check people for the only time I checked people or I got in trouble is when I had to get my money. You know what I mean? That's the only time. That's literally the only time.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with boxing. I had to check niggas and put them on blast and expose them and shit. When it was about the money, when they started taking my money,
Yeah.
it's the same shit.
Yeah.
That's why I say the boxing world just like the streets, bro.
It is. It
They'll
is.
run
It
off
is
with your money.
nasty. It is nasty, man. Slink,
Yeah.
dog. Listen, man. Hey, before you get up out of here, man, tell these people where they can follow you, how they can get with you, how they can, stay in
Hey
contact
man,
with you.
you already know at Slink Proper at SLINKPROPER on all social media and streaming platforms. Add me on Instagram. We're doing a blog of our whole time here
In New York.
in New York. Yep. We were gonna do a live stream, but we're doing the blog, so it looks professional, so it looks nice. You know what I mean?
Nah, I
Well, go
appreciate it.
check it out,
Nah,
man.
listen.
Love,
Hey,
bro.
this has been another episode of
And
Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy Joe Prophet. I'm in this thing with my dog, man. Slink
you already
Proper, man.
know.
Sona Akale, man. Y'all check
Yes,
him out
sir.
this Saturday. He's fighting Ja
Yes,
Tucker,
sir.
New York City.
Mhm.
What streaming
Yep.
what streaming platform is that on,
I,
Slink?
I, I that's what we figuring it out. It's top ranked, so I think that it's supposed to be ESPN or ESPN2.
Okay,
I know that every time that I fight top rank, it's usually ESPN or ESPN2.
for sure.
If I fight MVP promotion, it's the zone.
Correct.
Whenever I fight Jake Paul, it's the zone. Yeah, so I think it's one of those.
Uh-huh.
One of those. But I'm gonna let you
Yeah,
know,
man.
man.
Let me know, and I'm gonna let the fans know, man. We appreciate your time, Slink Dog. We're gonna get with you, man,
Bet,
and we'll holler at you
bet,
Saturday, bro. Peace.
bet.
Yes, sir.
Love, bro.
Love.
Long time
Come
no
on now.
see. Huh? You already know.